Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra design. Just like its two siblings, the S20 Ultra is very familiar, yet distinctly different. Before we get to the elephant in the room, that huge, protruding camera hump, we need to try and consider where the Ultra fits in size and weight-wise, just like we did with the S20 and S20 Plus. To put it as brief as possible, you better be prepared for a huge, two-handed phone. Measuring a whopping 166.9 x 76.0 x 8.8 mm and tipping the scale at 220 grams, the S20 Ultra is nothing short of beefy. Examining its heritage and genealogy takes us way beyond the S10 Plus. Its 157.6 x 74.1 x 7.8 mm, 175 grams footprint just seems measly in comparison. If you are looking to upgrade from one of these, then we definitely encourage you to go to a store for some hands-on experience with the Ultra first. The current generation Note 10 Plus definitely comes a bit closer to the S20 Ultra size-wise, but even it falls a bit short. Literally. The 6.9-inch display on the Ultra has no shortage of vertical screen real estate. Now that we've hopefully gotten the point across on size well enough, we should talk about the S20 Ultra's redeeming factors in that regard. There is, of course, the massive 5000 mAh battery. Most other points have to do with design and especially its continuity. Its overall shapes and curves both look and feel very familiar. Samsung has keenly leaned into what is now its very well-refined glass sandwich formula yet again. Thanks to that, the S20 Ultra provides a very snug and confident in-hand feel, despite its proportions. Weight distribution could use some work but is far from horrible. Especially considering all the new camera hardware the Ultra is lugging around in one of its top corners. In terms of controls and placement, we are happy to report that the S20 Trio consistently offers a familiar, sensible, and experiment-free setup. Power and volume keys on the right, surprisingly well vertically positioned on all three S20 models, obviously accounting properly for the difference in height. On the left side, a gorgeous, minimalistic, undisturbed bezel. No Bixby key, or arguably misplaced power button. Although both of these were pretty clearly dead and buried, going by some of Samsung's other recent phone releases, we are still relieved to officially confirm their absence. On the top side, a hybrid dual SIM, plus microSD card slot, alongside a secondary microphone. And on the bottom, Type-C speaker and the main mic. That's one of a pair of speakers since the entire S20 line has a stereo speaker setup. Clean, simple, familiar, predictable, we like it, and the same will probably be true about the millions of Galaxy S fans and existing users. At the end of the day, you don't want to experiment too much with the formula of your top-selling flagship line. Equals.